Welcome to Thrive Over 40, the podcast for busy moms navigating midlife changes who are ready to feel energized, balanced, and like themselves again. I'm Amanda Mitchell, Ayurvedic wellness mentor and coach, and I help busy women over 40 improve their wellness naturally through simple, sustainable lifestyle shifts that actually fit into your real life. From stress support and self care to holistic wellness, Ayurveda, nervous system support, and healthy habits for midlife women, this podcast is designed to help you feel better without overwhelm. If you're exhausted from trying complicated wellness routines and looking for realistic ways to support your body, mind, and hormones at home, you're in the right place. Around here, we focus on small intentional changes that create lasting transformation from the inside out. So grab your tea, get cozy, and let's thrive over 40 together. Well, welcome back to Thrive Over 40. I am so glad you're here. Today, we're going to talk about something that doesn't get discussed very much or have very much attention about midlife wellness, and that's muscle. More specifically, muscle loss after 40, and why it matters so much more than the number on the scale. Because if you found yourself focusing more on weight lately, trying to lose a few pounds, feeling frustrated that what used to work isn't working anymore, I want to gently shift your perspective today because your body's changing and what it needs now is different support. So let's start with something many women experience. You're doing the same workouts you've always done, maybe even eating less, and yet the scale isn't moving, your body feels softer, and your energy feels lower, and it can feel confusing. But what's happening often underneath all of this is a gradual loss of your muscle. And as we move through our 40s and beyond, the body naturally begins to lose muscle mass. This is a normal process, but it can be accelerated by things like chronic stress, lack of strength training, under eating, hormonal shifts. And here's why this matters so much because muscle isn't just about how we look, it actually plays a huge role in metabolism, blood sugar balance, bone health, hormone regulation, and overall strength and longevity. So when we lose muscle, we're not just losing tone, we're affecting how the entire body functions. So let's talk about metabolism for a moment. Muscle is metabolically active tissue, and that means it helps your body burn energy more efficiently, even while you're resting. So when muscle decreases, metabolism can slow down too, and this is often why women notice I'm doing all the same things, but I seem to be gaining weight. It's not just about calories. Yes, that is part of it. But it is also about what your body is made of. So, another important piece is blood sugar balance. Muscle helps the body store and use glucose effectively. So, when muscle mass decreases, blood sugar can become more unstable. And this can lead to energy crashes, cravings, increased fat storage, and especially around the midsection. And then there's bone health. As estrogen levels shift in midlife, bone density can decrease. And strength training and maintaining muscle helps support bone strength and reduce the risk of injury over time. So when we shift focus from weight to strength, everything changes. And this is about supporting your body more intentionally. So let's take a look, talk about what that can look like. First is strength training. This doesn't mean you need to spend hours at the gym because who's got time for that? Even 2 to 3 times per week of intentional strength work can make a huge difference. And this might include body weight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights. You don't have to be a massive weightlifter to gain muscle tone. The goal here is to gently challenge your muscles so they stay active and supported. If you're not sure where to start, I can point you to some local personal trainers that can help with this. It's a good idea to speak with your doctor before beginning any fitness program. Next is nourishment. This is a big one. Many women in midlife are actually under eating, especially protein. And without enough protein, the body doesn't have what it needs to maintain or build muscle. So instead of focusing on eating less, we begin to ask, am I nourishing my body enough? Including quality protein, healthy fats, and warm, balanced meals. And from an Ayurvedic perspective, this is where we bring in the concept of Agni, which is our digestive fire. Because it's not just about what you eat, it's about what your body actually can digest and absorb. So, warm, cooked foods, supportive spices, and regular meal times all help strengthen digestion, which supports muscle and tissue health. And if you're not sure where to start with this, I can help you in the Reclaim Your Radiance program. We also want to consider stress. When the body is under chronic stress, it can actually break down muscle tissue more quickly. And there's another reason why nervous system support matters just as much as movement. Things like slowing down your meals, actually paying attention to what you're eating and how much you're putting in your mouth, and thoroughly chewing that food, getting outside, getting in the sun, and taking deep breaths throughout the day. A lot of us are doing a lot of shallow breathing, and that just means you're not breathing from your belly, you're just breathing from your chest. So you want to make sure that you're taking ample breaths, nice deep belly breaths. And these aren't small things, they're actually foundational. So if you're listening and thinking, okay, where do I even start? Let's keep it simple. Choose one small shift this week. Maybe it's adding 1 or 2 strength sessions. Maybe it's increasing your protein intake. Maybe it's simply eating more regularly and not skipping meals, because this isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about supporting your body in a way that feels sustainable. And over time, when you focus on strength instead of just weight, you may notice more stable energy, better metabolism, improved mood, stronger, more capable body, and even more confidence in how you move through your day. So let's change our perspective to be, how do I support my body to feel strong? Because strength is what carries you forward, not just now, but in the years to come. So thank you so much for spending time with me today and for being part of Thrive Over 40. Until next time, take gentle, meaningful care of yourself. And remember, your body isn't asking for less, it's asking for the right kind of support. Until next time, I will see you then. Before you go, I want to remind you that lasting wellness in midlife doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from small, supportive shifts that help you feel more like yourself again. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start creating sustainable wellness habits that support your energy, hormones, nervous system, and overall well being, I'd love to invite you into my Reclaim Your Radiance Foundations journey. Inside, we focus on simple, realistic practices for busy women over 40 through weekly guidance, supportive habits, and one on one mentoring designed to help you feel more grounded, nourished, and radiant from the inside out. You can find all the details in the show notes. And if this episode spoke to you, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another woman who needs this reminder too. Until next time, keep choosing yourself in the small moments, because those small shifts truly add up.